Hey, what's going on? Welcome to my house. My version of MTV Cribs, chilling, ice cold style. Because it is cold outside, my friends. So come on in and kick it with me. I'm going to do a little bit of life coaching, right? So I kind of wanted to mention this topic because it just seems like there's a lot of people that are kind of struggling with this idea. And this idea is jealousy. Self-consciousness. You know what I'm saying? All right, check this out, right? I know, inside and out, I'm beautiful, right? I'm attractive. I'm not gonna lie, right? I keep humble about it, but I'm just gonna put it out there, right? I'm super intelligent, right? I'm very generous, I'm kind, considerate, right? Respectful, right? Driven. Did I say successful? Sure, right? I have a pretty extensive career in my younger days, right? I've done a lot of things in my life, right? And to me, that's just my life. That's what I've been through. It's what I chose to do and all these other things, right? But other people want to kind of look at that as like jealousy, envy, right? Whether it's you look good, you smell good, taste good, whatever, right? People, when they get that way, when they get jealous, when they get envious, it's because they're seeing a part of them through you that they're not at that level. Meaning, okay, so I don't really judge people by the way they look, right? Because we're beautiful inside and out. So you're gonna show me how you really are, right? Through feelings, through looks, whatever, right? Some people, they just, when I say not on that level, it's like they can't do the same. Meaning, some people can't see an unattractive person but having a superiorly wonderful, fantastic personality, great in bed, all this other stuff, as being something that they wanted to go for, be attracted to, or be involved with, right? Because they get stuck. What did they get stuck on? The first thing was the looks, right? So if you get stuck on that, well, then you're not going to continue with that person to see further who and how they really are. So then therefore losing out. So that means you're not on the same level as somebody that can look past all that, right? So the biggest trip on that is applying that same thing to yourself. We all have flaws. We all have gigs. We all have hiccups. We all have our little things, right? But if you can see past that yourself and accept that is just who you are, how you're made, that gives you a level up, okay? And so these people that are jealous and envious, they don't have that like knowledge, okay? But I'm here to school you with that. I'm here to bring that to your awareness. So then maybe, hopefully, some people can get out of that idea. You know what I mean? Because it's not about the looks. It's not about the car. It's not about the money. It's not about this and that and that and this. Well, look at, they got all this shit. They think they're really badass and woo, woo, woo. Well, that's just a self-reflection of something that you are lacking. But it doesn't mean that you can't do it. According, like thinking about the cars and the houses and all that stuff, right? But when it comes to your looks, I mean, seriously, does it really matter? Answer that question. Does it really matter how somebody looks? Here's the perfect example. Would you rather date a beautiful supermodel, right? Everybody's like, ooh, look at you two. Beautiful couple, right? But when you go home, they treat you like a piece of crap. Oh my God! No respect, narcissist, whatever. You want that trade-off? Right? I don't, for surely not. So, in that sense, when you could see that part of you that you know is flawed, that way you're not going to focus on that which would give you an insecurity. Because you recognize that you accept it, so now what? What's next? You'll only be able to focus on now the good things about you. Which that brings me to how these levels work, my friends. Right. So, if you get past those glitches about yourself, well, now what's only left, like I said, is the good things. So then that's what you focus on. So that is what builds your self-esteem, builds your confidence, builds that beauty, that aura, that magnetism that people are drawn to. Because I've seen so many times not so much attractive people have been magnets for the beautiful, you know? You've seen it. I know you have. And why? You like scratching your head. It's because I told you. Those people that are, less than, they have different levels that they have achieved by accepting who they are. That way they can straight up focus on the good things that make them what they are. Like the brain and, whatever else. And so that all creates this beauty, right? So, like I said, let me go back to the question. Would you rather date a beautiful person treat you like shit? Or the person that's not so attractive, but treat you like gold? That is the question. How do you want to be treated? And if you want to be treated like something that you can put on for the night and then take off, but it goes in the closet, right? It looks good for the night because you're going out to dinner, whatever, No. You want to wear that thing around all the time, right? So think about that, my friends. It's not that difficult to really look past these little petty things, okay? Because those people that are that particular and has that kind of demeanor to be so demonstrative in their expression of you're not as good as me because you don't look as good as me attitude, well, I'll crush you up and eat you for dinner because I'm sure I can find a shit ton of things wrong to pick at you at to make that beauty ego of yours be crushed in a heartbeat. So it's all about how we really want to be treated. Because that person that's jelly really wants to get the people to look at him to get the attention that that pretty person does. Right? Right. So that person's definitely lacking something. And it's not their beauty because they might be just as attractive, but not feel that way, not see themselves that way. That's where the attraction is, my friends. When you feel and you look and you own it, it goes beyond just the surface level. So, I just wanted to hit that up because I am beautiful, I am great, I am wonderful, and you know what? You are too. You just got to sell yourself on it, right? That's it. That's all I got for you. Peace out from me and my dog. She had her bones today. Yeah, I made a little video. You should probably check that out. I was doing my best Steve Irwin accent. Yeah, I was having a little bit of dinner. I had some big old badass beef ribs. And you know what? I don't really eat meat, but these things were cheap. And I was like, let me be a little prehistoric caveman, go back into some Flintstone shit and get my grub on. And they were fantastic. So check out that little video. I made a little skit of it, made some fun. Well, not really made fun, but I just try to be a comedian actor, right? Those voiceover shits. It's hilarious. I love it. Anyways, just think about that long and hard, my friends, right? It's not what you perceive. It's what you put out there. That's what's attractive. I just coined that term, right? So write it down, put it on your chalkboard, whatever you gotta do. Get your lipstick out, put it on your mirror. But be blessed, be brave and well, because you are beautiful too. You just, like I said, see it that way, feel it that way, then you will attract it that way. Anyways, I'm out.